I want you to see something right now. This is a Trump hat I bought years ago in preparation for this. But the message is, Trump 2024, the rules have changed. Please forgive my freneticism. Please forgive the fact that I'm out of my mind excited, because it's like trying to drink from a fire hose, the old expression. You are seeing a cataclysmic change of everything in every way, at every level. The fires, the apocalypse, this dystopian hellscape of California is going to be those pivotal moments, or that event which changes everything. The epicenter of this cataclysm, this sea change, the transmogrification, the metamorphosis, whatever you want to call it. For years, those of us in the conspiratorium who said these fires don't make sense, we were said that we were lunatics. You're crazy. It doesn't matter. Some of us would opine, suggest directed energy weapons. You're crazy. The burn patterns. You don't know anything about burn patterns. It's just the wind, sucker. Shut up. What about Lahaina? What about Chile? What about all of these fires that are concomitant to and with, and are coterminous with these incredible UN globalist plans like Vision 2045 and Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, which nobody knows anything about. We were told we were crazy. You're crazy. You're a lunatic. You're an Alex Jones tinfoil hat. Oh, by the way, bucko, it's aluminum. We haven't used tin for years. Let me show you something. Watch this carefully and ask yourself just some very simple questions. This fill up with water or chemical retardants or whatever it is. I need them, and I need them now. Do you mean to tell me this is impossible? These single-engine air tankers or seats, they can cover up to 800 gallons of water? Do you mean, seriously, are you, and not, listen, I'm just a civilian. I don't know. I'm just a lawyer. I don't know anything about this stuff. Do you mean to tell me that nobody has figured this one out yet? Do you mean to tell me, seriously, that this is a, let me try it again. Didn't mean to. Just look at this. I don't understand this. If I didn't know better, I would think somebody wants this to happen. I don't understand how there aren't drones merely flying around saying, hey, look at that, in these areas. You know, all you rich folks, do you mind paying for a drone? No. Do you mind if we have maybe a surveillance? No. We'll just have a plane or something, whatever it is. And once it starts, wherever it is, you soak it, you drench it. There was a woman, and I heard out of the countless horror stories from people who have come forward and said these things. They have said, I've lived in this area before. We've had fires. They come and they put them out. We've had fires before. This isn't the end of the world. Yeah, but this is different. This is really different. And why do you think it's different? What do you think's going on here? I think you know. Look at this maroon. Look at this idiot. Look at this fool.
We are committed as a team, as a partnership with the legislature and other state agencies, including now the federal government, no longer a sparring partner, but a working partner.
Look at him.
Federal government, we're not addressing headwinds, but tailwinds in terms of the support, a memorandum of understanding, doubling our respective commitments to vegetation management and forest management and prescribed burns, to support the Biden administration with resources, not just rhetoric, to help this collective cause. It's a different paradigm. It's a different framework.
Different paradigm for me. Yeah. You're a different. You're going to be in a different framework. He's done. You know, he was a 2028 guy. This is his Waterloo, his little bighorn, whatever you call it. And thank God. And just think. I wonder what Kimberly Guilfoyle is going to do with all these tapes she's got years ago from the romps. Or maybe Rockefeller or Getty's got those. In any event, I digress. This is this moron. This is what he said. You know where all the water went? Here.
Dam removal project
in U.S. history and one of the most significant, if not the most significant, water restoration project.
Water restoration project for the fishies.
Bringing back salmon and steelhead into the...
Salmon and steelhead. Screw you, humanity. Screw you, Hollywood, and all you lefties who for years were backing this stupid radical left moon-bat benighted policy. Screw you and your $1 million homes. We got the steelhead. I got your steelhead right here.
Basin. This project could not have happened without extraordinary partnerships with tribal nations and, of course, our partners in the North and Oregon. We just finished a celebration with the Secretary of the Interior and our tribal council and tribal leaders, and I couldn't be more proud as a Californian, and I couldn't be more proud as a father, because my kids and their great-great-grandkids will have the opportunity to see something that, well, has been here since time immemorial.
Yeah, Pacific Palisades. Yeah, the Pacific Coast Highway. Yeah, Los Angeles. Yeah, it's been there. But no, you got your steelhead and your salmon. And look how many operatives were tribals. I'm surprised you didn't say indigenous trans people of color, non-binary indigenous trans people of color.
And it's about damn time we got this done.
Oh, you're done. You are so done. You are so through. You were so finished. But let's talk about something else. Oh my God. Well, first, let me save the best for last, as Vanessa Williams sang. This was years ago when they were celebrating. That's translation for, and we got the DEI, and we got the thing, and the Los Angeles Fire Department, and we got the DEI is DEAD. Remember I told you that. This is from a few years ago. Watch this. This will make you puke.
Fire department is launching its first ever diversity, equity.
You see, by the way, this is a classic. Let's get the two chicks on the set, and one's going to have to nod in this kind of a soporific, kind of an anxiolytic fog, you know, when the Xanax kicks in. Okay, this is this, hi, we're groovy. This is your sensible Channel 7 ABC. We're your sensible. Hi, we're your friends. We're the lefties. We celebrate diversity. Look at these mindless. Well, it's not their fault. They just want the gig.
Angeles Fire Department is launching its first ever Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Bureau. It is dedicated to ensuring a fair and equal workplace environment.
What about the fires?
News reporter Christian Cordero is live in North Hollywood with more on what it entails and why it's necessary. Christian?
Ellen, Colleen, the discrepancies are stark, even just on paper. The LAFD this year hired its first ever female chief. And
so what?
And it says so far this year, 8% of its applicants have been women. That might sound like a small number, but it's actually twice the percentage of female firefighters.
I keep asking the question. Is the paucity, is the de minimis number of applicants because of some inherent, entrenched, systematic, anti-gay, anti-bi, or pro-binary, whatever you want to call it, some kind of prejudice? You know the number of applicants and walk-ons who are Cambodian in the NBA every year? And none. Is that because of, well, you get the point.
Currently in the department. Every day.
I keep saying this. Look at this historic, this vintage, this museum piece. What, sir? Is there anything on it? Do you see a hose? Do you see anybody? Is this just for B-roll? Is there anybody in it? Do you see, they're so embarrassed, they don't even have signs. If this were New York, you see, New York's finest, Engine Company 1 flag, 9/11, never forget. I mean, we have the best fire department. I mean, these guys are the best. But their trucks are like just patriotic symbols. Look at this. This looks like it was reverse vandalism. They took, instead of signing it with messaging, they removed it with steel wool and whatever you use to remove paint.
The LAFD is called upon to respond to crises, and today it is taking a step to resolve.
Oh, look at this crew. Remember, your house is on fire, your kids are in need, they're in extremis, and this shows up.
one of its own. The department's first ever Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Bureau will launch in January, 1 year since its first ever.
Look at this woman. I'm going to tell you people one thing. You refer to me as not her, not sure, but that's my pronoun. You got it? It's based upon the West African sound. It's a clicking noise. Ever seen the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy? I'm not ma'am. I'm not sir. I'm not he. I'm not she. That's my nickname. That's my pronoun. By the way, that's my pronoun. Actually, it's thou.
Female fire chief, Kristen Crowley, was appointed.
So by creating this new bureau.
Oh, God. This is the one now. Look at this. Doesn't this just exude? Doesn't this inspire faith on your part?
Our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Bureau. Now we actually have the staff to do the work when it comes to doing a deep dive.
What about the fires?
In regard to how we do business, how we take care of one another in the fire stations and in our work environment.
The plan is to do so by adding training.
Let's go on top of the green council textile. Let me ask you something. Did they really need that hook and ladder to go up just one little, I mean, I'm no expert here, but did they need this just to go one little? I mean, is that the whole idea? Is that the best allocation, or is that the only one they have?
And enforcing accountability. Calls for accountability have echoed for years.
Look at this. Do you see? Oh, look at this one. Circa what, 1968? What is this? This looks like Emergency. Remember with Bobby Troop and Randolph Mantooth? You know, that who was it also? Was it Julie London? Is it Julie London? Married to Jack? Anyway.
2021, women's advocacy groups, including one representing female firefighters, pushed for changes.
Now, to be fair, this was a couple of years ago. This is not, but still.
At the highest level, saying a system within the department exposes them to abuse, bullying, and a culture of intimidation and retaliation.
What about the fires? But here's the best. I saved the best for last. Oh, Lordy. You're going to love this. I want to introduce you to this lady. She is something. Her name, oh, this is great. Hang on. What is her? Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, her name is Karen Bass. You know who Karen Bass is? Karen Bass. She was in 2020. She was reportedly on Joe Biden's short list for VP. Karen Bass. Oh, I'm going to tell you, she's the mayor. Karen Bass. And she is honored, but she honored a known member of the Communist Party USA by praising him in remarks. She then entered into the congressional record. See, she was a Democrat from California. And she, in January 2017, in the wake of O'Neill Marion Cannon's passing, said something as she provided this eulogium to this commie, commending him for his longstanding commitment to servicing. And as part of the Independent Progressive Party, he used economic power to force employers to hire Black and Mexican. You got the point. Okay, she's a commie lover, and she loves Castro. And okay, fine. Let me tell you something. Castro never liked black folks. I don't know how to break it to you, but ask these folks how Castro handled the AIDS thing with not good. But anyway, they apparently caught up with her, and somebody from Sky News just nails her. Now watch this woman.
David Blevins from Sky News in the
David Blevins in your face. I'll tell you what. You're one there. You one. I tell you about this one there. The fire. Fire there and the one there. Okay, wait. Now look at this. She goes into complete coma mode. Coma chameleon. Now watch this, okay? She almost zone, not almost, I think she does zone out.
UK.
I'm not gonna talk.
Fire chiefs say that they're really.
Look at this one. Who's this body blocker? This is her stand. I mean, I guess she's doing the right thing, but look at this attitude. Don't look at me.
Stretched to the limit and running out of water. What have you got to say to that?
Look at this. You see what she has? She has a jacket on. It says the mayor. She's proud to be. I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor of LA. Except when I have to do something. Dig this.
Have you no response to that? Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning?
She was in
Do you
Ghana.
regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have
She's
you
thinking,
nothing to say today?
damn thing open.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
Where's our reporters?
Madam Mayor, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today who are dealing with this disaster?
Can you believe this? Not my thoughts and prayers. She's get me
No
the hell
apology
out
for
of
them.
This is it.
Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this?
Now, by the way, they're standing outside there. I don't know why they're not opening the door. I mean, she's thinking, open the goddamn door. This, by the way, let me just say something, and not in order to be mean. This radical left, Democratic, Hollywood, you and your whatever it was, this is what you voted for. This is what we were telling about. The rules have changed. You're going to be seeing some folks who, for the longest time, did I see James Woods on CNN? You have no idea the cataclysm, the change, that everything has changed. But back to the queen of ignoring.
This was unfolding back home.
Look at this. She's saying, oh, sorry. All right, go with it, move. Can you believe this? Running away, running. She can't wait to get away. Maybe there's a Commie rally she can go to. Maybe they're gonna play Internacional. Maybe they're gonna. You know, it's funny. Commie, Cuba, Trudeau. Do the math. Look at this. Where the hell do I go? Get out of
Let me
here.
ask you just again. Have you anything to say to the citizens today?
I love
as you
this
return?
Look at this. She's gonna activate the fire. Look at this. This is it.
Madam Mayor, just a few words for the citizens today as you return to deal with the catastrophe.
This is it. Unbelievable. This is it. My friends, rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. This is it. Do you see? I can't contain myself. Everything has changed. The rules have changed. Everything has changed. Rejoice in this. And do me one more thing while we're on this subject. Make sure you follow me. Make sure, I don't know how many times. Did you know that 87% of the people who watch me aren't, I don't know why, but aren't subscribed? I don't, or people who are subscribed find that they're unsubscribed. Something's up here. I don't want to say conspiracy, you know me. But this is great. Do me a favor. I want your thoughts and comments. I want your thoughts and comments. Tell me. Do you see what I see? Comment as you see fit. As in now.